Over $187,000. That's the value of 6 pickup trucks given to the police and customs departments to assist them in their enforcement mandate. U.S. Chargé d'Affaires Leila Moses Onish says the goal is to strengthen citizen security in Belize and, by extension, the entire region.
Transnational criminal activity in Central America poses dire implications to public safety, to Belize's very sovereignty, and to its economic prosperity. And no one country can do it alone. And so successfully addressing these challenges requires a joint response with international partners. The agencies present today play very important roles in preventing and responding to reports of illegal activities within and along Belize's borders, and the United States is a very proud partner with Belize in this effort.
The donation, which is part of the U.S. Comprehensive Security Assistance to Belize, will be used by the Mobile Interdiction Team and the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Unit of the Belize Police Department.
The vehicles that will be received by MIT today, and I must say it's 2, will be used along the northern borders to continue to fight those transnational criminals from plaguing our country. The ATIPS unit is another important part of what we do, as we know that human trafficking is a big thing, and the task that the ATIPS units have is a tremendous one, and I must commend them for the good work that they have done and continue to do. Most recently, I think just about 2 weeks ago, we were able to secure a conviction for a case in Dangriga, and that speaks testimony to the fact that the human trafficking unit is doing what they can to stem this problem. With this vehicle now gifted to the unit, they will be poised to do better. They'll be poised to be able to go out and seek persons who engage in these activities. They'll be able to go and investigate properly, finding evidence against perpetrators, and at the end to ensure that the prosecutors have what it requires to secure a conviction.
Also on hand to receive one of the vehicles was Comptroller of the Customs and Excise Department, Stella Leslie. While we often think of the department as being stationary, Leslie says the vehicle will be used by the enforcement unit in the north.
While we are at the border point and collecting duties and taxes revenue to enhance our revenue, we also have a mandate to secure the national security mandate. So that is where our enforcement people comes in. You know that the other day on the news they were talking about all the vegetables that are coming in and the contrabands coming into the country. Our enforcement officers are tasked to ensure that that doesn't happen. So this vehicle that is given to us is just adding to our fleet for our enforcement section to be able to continue the work that they are doing in ensuring that contraband and all the illicit items that should not come in.
Collectively, the vehicles are expected to protect Belize's land borders from the illegal movement of drugs, weapons, contraband, and people.
Increase the presence of law enforcement not only along the borders, but all of the remote areas of Belize. It will ensure that officers are able to deploy to some of the most remote parts of the country as quickly as possible, while providing additional resources to investigate trafficking in persons cases. And Customs and Excise can now expand their reach over larger portions of the border.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.